All right, today is Thursday morning here in McAllen, Texas. What's special about today, though, it's Bernadette Kim's birthday. Happy birthday, Bernadette. The It wasn't last year, but the year before. For her birthday, I got her a book, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Joe Dispenza. Now, I hadn't read the book, but I'd listened to a lot of his videos, right, on YouTube. And she read that book on the Hawaii trip. And she loved it. And she's not a reader. And she loved it so much, she took his course. And there has been a change in her disposition overall. And, it's kind of funny because I had to get to borrow the book from her after she read it so I could read it. but I started meditating. I've been meditating ever since, and every morning. But happy birthday, Bernadette. What I'd like to get for Bernadette is
Happy birthday.
my wife says happy birthday is a team that is actually engaging and doing the system right. All right. And there's something that's very simple, and I'm it's really amazing because by exposing myself and making the calls and contacting the people, I have one of my associates, she gave me hundreds of business cards to call, and I'm asking her by the name that I know her by. And after a couple hundred calls, I find out that they don't know her by the name that I know her by. They know her by her nickname, right? And so that would have increased the contact, right? A lot of people wanted to help, but they couldn't give her a referral because they didn't know who I was talking about. They got interested in the Saving Your Future book and the information and me, but they didn't know who referred them. Well, because I wasn't asking for the right one. So, and there's little things you can do that can make a huge difference, like being on the call with your trainer. Actually, having him on the phone when you make the contact call, all right, and introducing them and giving them credibility and edifying them. It can make a huge difference. And in this person's case, it would make they're quality people right off. Even if they can't remember who she is, right? They still are courteous and they'll talk to me and they're interested in the information. We just have that little disconnect. They can't remember who she is. All right. And, but all that, there's a way we do things. You make your list of everybody you got, 100 prospects and your phone book, or people you don't even know their name. They're the guy at the gas station or the mailman or whatever, right? You put them in the list. And then you go and you talk to their top 25. And then from there, you go to their 4Mers, the one they get a flat tire at 4 a.m. in the morning, who they call, all right? And you kick the business off that way. And that's it. That's it. Oh yeah. And then on the introduction in the first call, you're like, all right, first thing, promote the 30 by 30 campaign. Then introduce the 30 by 30 campaign, promote the Saving Your Future book. You get it sent to them and set the follow-up date. That's it. All right? And then on the follow-up, what you're really pointing out is that how much they need to have to retire. If you had $1 million and you do $47,000 a year out of that $1 million, not counting taxes, you'd run out of money in less than 22 years. Once you put taxes in there, all right, you're going to run out of money faster. And people don't realize that. When you get them to realize it, then they start realizing, okay, how can I get over $1 million, right? And then we can show them how. All right. And a big part of that is making enough money so they can save enough money, and that's where our opportunity comes in. All right. And I'm trying to get that. I mean, I'm getting that. I've been doing this for a while. right? And now this is all these little pieces are coming together for me, right? And I don't want my team to have to wait as long as it did for me to figure it out. All right. Happy birthday again, Bernadette Kim.